It's the final week of regular season football. Lots of great highlights to get to, so little time, 6 games on the menu. Consider this something like a countdown. Game 6, Neuqua Valley at Glenbard North. A Wildcats win would make them the second team in program history to go unbeaten in the regular season. Glenbard's like, you're going for what? Spoiler alert, Glenbard's already up 2 scores before the break. The third is on the way in 3, 2, 1. That's Shane Conway to Jace James, 42 big ones. North up 21-0, 202 yards receiving and 2 TDs for James. Spoiler alert. More of the same for the Panthers in the second half. Back to Conway again for the dagger. This time it's a deep ball to Greg Newsome, a 40-yarder. We can end it right there. The Panthers stunned the Wildcats, handing them their first L of the season, along with a spoiler alert for their fans. Neuqua will host defending 7A state champs Glenbard West Saturday at 6 p.m. Game 5, Lake Park versus Naperville Central. This one came down to a field goal. All you need to know is one name, Andrew Delgado. Pressure is all on him, stepping up to the challenge. Game tied at 14. It's Delgado from 32 yards out. What pressure, he says. What pressure? 17 unanswered points in the fourth by the Red Hawks. Delgado is a hero. Neither team is playoff bound, but it's great video. Game 4, Metea Valley versus Lincoln Way Central. Central is headed to the postseason while Metea's just trying to end the season on a good note. There are 2 great plays in this game. This first one is a must-see. Check out this run by Nico Muto in the fourth quarter, just bulldozes through all of humanity for the TD. Is that a kid or a 30-year-old man? Next up, Metea's Alonzo Taylor-Jones. He closes the deal with this TD run. This kid needed 135 yards to reach 1,000 on the season. He nearly doubled that, 263 yards on 29 carries and 3 touchdowns. Hey, Alonzo, how about that performance?
I needed 135 yards to get to 1,000 yards, and that was my goal today. I know the touchdown just happen to come with it, so that made me even happier. But to get that goal, I really appreciate it.
Game number 3, Bennett Academy welcomes Carmel Catholic at Benedictine University. Both teams are playoff bound, but Bennett has won 6 of 7 and is coming off a tough loss to Marist last week. Total domination by the Red Wings in this one on both sides of the ball. Matter of fact, watch cornerback Eric Jones. He plays great coverage, then picks it off, stays on his feet, and returns it all the way down within the 30. Great hands by the youngster. Bennett leads 17-7 at the break. Catholic had 5 turnovers. How about on offense? Does the name Marty Dozen ring a bell? QB Jack Snyder dumps it to a wide-open Dozen, who gives the defense a dose of his running skills. Bennett wins and will host Hoffman Estates at 7 p.m. on Friday. Game 2, Wheaton-Warrenville South travels to Naperville North to take on the Huskies. North can clinch a DVC title with the win. South came out firing in the first half, 30 ticks before halftime. Matt Dose goes up top to Cameron Moore. 53 big ones, put 6 on the board. North trails by 3 at the break. Different story in the second half. North exploded for 21 points, highlighted by this Matt Montgomery play. Here he is on the screen. He lets loose and says, "Peace out." That's 65 yards. North wins. Huskies host Lyons Township on Friday at 7 p.m. Last football game on the docket, Wheaton North against Waubonsie Valley. The winner of this one clinches a playoff berth. Late in the quarter, under 3 minutes left, Dub V working to get in field position. A critical 4th and 2. Dub V picks up 6, moving the chain. That leads to this for all the marbles, a playoff berth. Last but not least, I know I've been talking all football, but I have to give girls tennis some love real quick. Bennett's girls tennis won the 1A state championship over the weekend. Congrats, ladies. That's a major accomplishment. Keep up the great work. Okay, that's my time. Back to you, Alyssa.
Thanks, Montez. Check in with NCTV17.com for more playoff highlights throughout the week.